Karina from SQ Active, and today I want to talk to you about shoulder stability. Shoulders are a really complex joint which are highly prone to injury, so this is something everyone should be doing or should at least be conscious of when you are moving your arms around. So the first thing is to become aware of what you actually need to be doing. So you can start with your hand on one chair, and you can do this stand up, you don't have to really bend over. So I'm just going to bend over slightly so you can see my hand dangling. So when your arm dangles down, so this is the arm we're looking at here, your arm dangles down, this is it just loose. And as you can see, your arm, so the humerus is the bone that goes from the shoulder to the elbow. The humerus is just hanging loose, so it's just loose now, and you can swing it around, you know it's loose. So when I say pull it in and lock it into the joint, you're doing this. So now the joint is really stable. So that's loose again, and that's stable. So this is all you want to be able to practice. Bringing that arm into the joint and feeling what it feels like to have your humerus pulling into the shoulder joint, so it becomes a stable locked joint. Now what the purpose of this is, being able to practice this builds your awareness of where your humerus should be when you are moving your arms around. A lot of us move our arms around and we don't really think about the stability or stabilising through the shoulder joint. So the rest of the arm has to take the strain. Now, if you're just doing really light things, you don't notice it, but if you end up having to pick things up or do things regularly with one arm and you start to find that you're having either elbow pain, wrist pain, it's probably because you're not stabilising through your shoulder. So when you're lifting a box, let's say a box, you lift it up and your shoulders aren't locked in, your elbows are having to stabilise you through there. Whereas if you lift here and then you lock your shoulders in, so actually you lock it in before you lift, the stability is coming from the shoulders, so your elbows are free to not have to take the strain so much, your elbows and your wrists. So being aware and understanding how to feel that connection, let your arm dangle, pull it in, and you can feel it. It feels different. It's more rigid up the top here. And once you've got it from here, so I teach it from this position because it's easier to just pull inwards here than it is to pull inwards from here. Although if you can do it from here and get it, that's great. Be able to hold that position, both sides, hold it there, you're good. So that's another one that you should be trying and doing regularly, just so that you can build awareness there. And then when you are lifting things in your house, including when you're picking up the kettle, are you actually stabilising through your shoulder as you lift, or are you stabilising through your elbow and wrist as you lift? And you will start to feel the difference once you become aware of actually where your humerus should be when you lift.